Alright, Region 2 Die Hard, first edition. I got the THX Laserdisc, but I thought it'd be just, you know, simpler or quicker. I could compare the frequency response, with the Spectrum Lab, see which one is going to marginally be better to use. But, this transfer is not bad. And the point is the suction. I mean, look at the size of that engine. The height of it. Whoa, and it gets sucked in. It's almost about the height of the blimmin' screen. And there's a lot of, I could look up the spec for these Rolls-Royce engines. Because each one's going to have a lot of, even though this whole scene is bullshit, because it's, I don't know what that would actually do to the rest of the engine. It would probably mess it up, mechanically, the blades and all that. But god damn, that was grim when I first saw it in the cinema. Oh dear. Yeah, I first saw this in what was it? I think one of the I think it would have been the yeah, it would have been in one of the smaller UCI screens in Dolby SR with overhead surround. Whoa! I'm only using the LCR at the moment. There is LFE content here, but it's very low. Usually the LCR channels can cover the range, and in Dolby Digital terms, they can cover the range. If you got something that's going to be able to amplifier-wise handle and speaker-wise handle a range all the way down to 5 hertz. Otherwise, you need something really specific. Maybe just bass shakers or specific bass bin, sub bass bin boxes that would literally have port openings so flipping large just to play a movie. I think how much and the rest of it. maybe this home theatre, home cinema thing is getting a little bit too literal. Taking it a little bit too literal, I am curiously interested. Yeah, there's a bit of sub-bass LFE there. I'm going to route the output. I'm going to undo the output from here and then patch it in down here to restore the level a little bit. Because this is going from more or less the unbalanced to balanced. Or is it balanced to the unbalanced to the... Oh, it's not just that, it's the voltage difference, isn't it? Yes, because I'm looking at the levels up here. And the levels that appear down here are under leveled. So they need restoring. Yeah, so I'll play that again. If you can hear the rumble. It's very low level. I'm not playing it even high. That's just the two JBLs up at the front, not the TCBs behind the screen and at the back of the room. So the LFE there was on and off at certain points. even got the audio limit on, have I? No. Well, yeah, I do, but it's not high enough. Just play this thing back. Yeah. The bass port will be up. The port will be up here behind the screen. Usually the screen fluctuates, vibrates. Yeah. But the thing is, he's not been blown out. He's been sucked in, you know. And the think of the air turbulence. You know, and one, you want it kind of a bit real, kind of sort of realistic, but the other times, I mean, I thought this through. I mean, one, you don't want it unrealistic. You don't want hair blowing all around, do you? Hair blowing around, like blowing like sub bass speakers, you know. So you're inside a vehicle and the everything's buckling and, you know, twisting and bending because of the vehicle's not being braced, you know. I doubt it would survive. I doubt it would. I mean, if you sealed that car up as much as you can, yeah, with sealant, I doubt it would, and put a little bit of air pressure in it, you know, maybe a canister bottle, you know, I doubt it would survive. I doubt it would survive crush depth. And what would the crush depth be? Oh yeah, I think the damn thing will implode before it gets down lower than what most submarines. Well, we don't even know. Most are classified. I'm not really pushing this hard, so there's not really a lot of air I can feel. Because I know damn well just a single 747 engine would be, you would need earplugs, ear defenders, and you probably wouldn't even be able to get too damn near the damn thing, even with all that on, because I don't think the earplugs and ear defenders would protect your hearing. You'd still hear the damn thing. You'd still hear it. And it's not just your ear, the sound could go pass through your body, your mouth. You hear it internally. Flipping out, the fucking thing will be absolutely scary, damn scary. I think when I saw this at the cinema, I saw it in two different auditoriums, one at the Odeon downtown in the Cinerama curved screen, and I think that would have been playing back in Dolby A-type, and then at UCI in one of the smaller screens with the overhead surrounds. Oh yeah, and the Odeon had overhead surrounds at the time. They were running their 6 overhead. The bass mid impact was a little bit better at the UCI, and it was in Dolby SR. Wow. Wouldn't mind our JBL 4645Bs. That's what they had at UCI when they installed JBL sub bass, late 1990s. Not in the early days of it. They just had EV speakers, Electro Voice dual 15s behind the screen, and large HF horns, and then the EV surrounds were all mounted on the ceiling, and they were running CP55 with Dolby A-type and Dolby SR, Victoria 5 projectors. I was there, and how does this compare listening to the rumbling and I need to put it up on the I need to play the scene back and then put it up on the Spectrum Lab. I'll do that later.